What's up, everybody? How's everyone doing today, guys? We have a very special, interesting stream going on for today. My name is Selfie, guys, and if you guys are watching over on YouTube, don't forget to hit that follow button. Nope, the subscribe button. And don't forget to leave a like on the video and a comment. It helps the channel. If you guys are watching over on Twitch, don't forget to hit that like button and the notification bell to let you guys know when I go live. Today, we are just going to be basically talking about a new game coming out, set to release in this year, 2025, Chrono Odyssey. We're going to go over all things right from the beginning on their X page. We are also going to be looking at their new wiki that they have for all the lore, and we're going to go very in depth on what we're going to do and look at. So other than that, they do have a closed beta test starting in June. Next month, there's a closed beta test. Will I get into that closed beta test? I don't know. I would really like to get into that closed beta test, but let's, we'll see. So to start things off, guys, we are going to have a look at their first, we're going to have a look at their first trailer.
Without fail, the final comes when you least expect it, in ways that are not foreseen. When nothing is right, when all is lost, the most vulnerable are stripped of all they possess. Perhaps just a misfortune, and a belief that life will always deliver a fair trial.
Now, if that wasn't a very good, intense first trailer, I don't know what was. That was absolutely insane. Absolutely insane, guys. That was the first trailer. Can you, like, what a start. Like, holy, like, that is an impressive first look, first trailer. Like, but at the end of the day, what is Chrono Odyssey? What is this game that is coming out? This, it first got talked about and exposed back in, oh no, it reset. Okay, well, we'll have to do it again. I'm actually going to go right to their beginning post. So their first post was April 4th, 2023. So this was when this game was first talked about. But we're going to start off with the wiki right now. So Chrono Odyssey is an upcoming MMO action RPG being developed by Chrono Studio and published by Keiko Games. Keiko Games, I do believe, was the developers of Black Desert Online. So these guys are getting a little spotlight for what happened in Black Desert. So, but trying to be optimistic. Black Desert really went really heavy on pay to win, but we don't know anything about this game, any of the monetization yet. So we have to play that by ear at the end of the day. So, so the description: Chrono Odyssey is a next generation action MMO RPG, a game that features include awe-inspiring visuals powered by Unreal Engine 5, a vast and intricately designed seamless open world, dynamic action-based combat mechanics based on time manipulation and extensive customization. Now, time manipulation. On a little bit of, Chrono Trigger vibes. The platforms that will be coming in on will be Microsoft, so PC, PlayStation, Xbox One, and Xbox Series XS. Release date to be announced. Speculation is 2025, this year. That's what we've seen. A bunch of things. Just been some leaks. Some little, classified as an action MMORPG adventure, and it has online PvP and online co-op. So, the seamless open world, a seamless, unrestricted exploration of any terrain is offered by Chrono Odyssey. Thanks to its open world concept, it also features many different biomes, including grasslands, snowlands, swamps, and more. The adventure through the world of Chrono Odyssey offers much to explore. That's very interesting for a seamless open world, because I'm wondering if it's going to be, like, there is open world in a lot of MMOs, but I'm wondering, they say seamless, but I wonder if there will be like some load times, like, you have transitional parts in some games. I don't know, like Final Fantasy seems like it's open world, but it's not. It's you have like certain maps and you transition to another map. So it'll be interesting to see if they can do that. The Chronotector. A chronotector is an artifact which allows players to stop time around monsters or rewind a character's time, enabling more dynamic combat. You can explore past generations of the open world before environmental and historical events made sweeping changes to the land of Chrono Odyssey. So by this, basically what I've seen, you're going to be able to transition from past to future. You're going to be able to see and experience what events unfold and shape the land, which is like really interestingly to think about, or like, yeah, like, it's I don't know, it's like, how will they do that? I've seen some videos, we're probably going to come across some videos of showing like what one part, like how the world looks today and how it looks in the future. There are some videos that we probably will hopefully come across. So, dungeons and raiding. Party up and clear a variety of dungeons. Chrono Odyssey offers Chrono Odyssey's end content features challenges, dungeon challenging dungeons and raids. My lord. If you are strong enough, you might be able to clear these formidable dungeons and raids on your own. Oh. So you can possibly soul them. You can also look forward to getting rewards for clearing dungeons, group dungeons, and PvP content. Okay, meaningful harvesting and crafting. Progress and improve the in-game economy by participating in lucrative activities with Chrono Odyssey's vast open world. This includes harvesting, logging, mining, and skinning. Okay, so there we go. We have 4 gathering professions. You can craft valuable equipment and consumables by acquiring resources from these activities. Additionally, these gameplay elements will foster social interactions and a sense of community as you engage in trade and collaboration with other players. Okay. I'm assuming that there's going to be probably like an online market. That's what that seems like. It seems like it'll be like an online market, or they're going to have something. I don't know how they would do it, but it'll be interesting if they did, setting up something in the terms of a personal store. Like if you are but then that's going to be oddly competitive. So it's probably just an online market. Customize your character, express your individuality. Characters can be personalized with a wide range of options, including gender, body types, facial features, hairstyles, makeup, scars, and much more, all up to your unique preferences. So this here, because I've seen a lot of questions asking if there are going to be class gender locks. If you're able to customize your character, including gender, that means that the classes are technically not gender locked. So that's how I would look at it anyway. So let's see. Kronos, the god of time, created 12 planets across the vast universe. However, his blessings were not evenly bestowed. While Cetra thrived as a land of abundance and life, Megillion was cursed with perpetual famine and desolation, consumed by seething wrath. Atheligius. I'm going to butcher a lot of things in this rating, just to let you know. So you know what? You can take it as pure entertainment and me not being able to pronounce things, and take it as a grain of salt. Take it at face value. Let's just say that. The Sentinel of Megillion. I'm going to say Megillion. Could bear no more and sought a way to seek vengeance. From the depth of the temporal rift, Betelgeuse? It's like Beetlejuice. Betelgeuse. Betelgeuse. Anyway, awakened the void, vicious, otherworldly invaders, and unleashed them upon the 12 worlds. Cetra was no exception. The void's influence was disastrous. Those fallen by the void rose again as hideous beings called the Broken. Ultimately, the invasion pushed Cetra to the brink of destruction. As the last remnants of noble bloodlines and mighty heroes made a final stand, a group of warriors ventured into the legendary ruins of time, seeking a way to turn the tide. There they uncovered the Chronotector, an ancient relic of Kronos. Before they could wield its power, the void descended upon them, outnumbered and outpowered. They faced certain annihilation. At that moment, Velia, the Sentinel of Rodinia, appeared. With a power beyond comprehension, she obliterated the void and saved the sole survivor, which I'm assuming is you. Recognizing their potential, she sent them 1 year into Cetra's past, leaving behind a single message. Find me there. Bring word that the future has changed. Now, armed with the knowledge of the coming tragedy, the newly awakened Sentinel, that's you, must find a way to rewrite the future. That is an interesting prologue. That is cool. So we're sent back in time are sent back in time to alter what has been set in motion, to change the future. That is pretty interesting. Did it say how long it sends us back? A year. Sends us back 1 year. So we have 1 year to change the course of the future. So I'm wondering if we, in that year, we are going to jump from past to future. I wonder if that's going to happen. That's going to be quite interesting. This is interesting. System requirements. Minimum 1060. Okay. Yeah, it's not bad. I'm running at 2080 right now, so I don't know if that's gonna be okay in comparison to. I am looking forward to getting a new GPU, so we'll see. We will see how it goes. So there's some photos. Let's see. This guy is the design, like, it's such a cool design. It's actually crazy. The artwork, the design team, like, it's quite obvious that the game is going to be very dark. It's very dark, gory, not as gory as what like I think it's going to be, but it's going to have that very dark, ominous feel to it, which I really enjoy in video games. There's going to be some moments of, you know, joy, obviously, but the overall feel, look at this guy. The overall feel of the game is just going to be very dark, very gritty. Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward. Definitely looking forward to checking this out. Okay. So there's some videos that we can go over. So let's start off with their so we just watched, this is the first trailer that they put out. So this is some artwork that we just seen. It's actually pretty. This is actually really nice. The landscapes. This is the desert area, obviously. Look at this place. I'm hoping that we also experience like vastness, like the huge scale of things. It looks like we will just by some of the gameplay videos, but I'm hoping that we're going to have, like, if we're going to be here, like, this is going to be massively huge. This is a winter area. This is also very cool. Very cool, very cool. I'm just gonna like everything as I go up and repost. Like and repost. Okay. Ready for the ultimate challenge. For your upcoming game features one of the strongest boss monsters ever. You, the weak, can team up with colleagues. Stay tuned for the release to take on this epic adventure together. So this is pretty well. It's pretty cool. I'm wondering if that, like, if that's, is this actual gameplay or is this like for trailer purposes? Because The camera movement says otherwise, but it'd be interesting to see. That's that big guy. The Void, anti-life, invincible. You stand no chance on your own. So this would be a world boss. I'm assuming that's what this guy would be. Yeah. The Void, anti-life, invincible. Cetra holds a spark of life. Even the brightest spark cannot hold off the darkness forever. Look at this design. This design actually kind of reminds me a little bit of some of the mob designs in Terra. Like it kind of like with the ribbing and stuff like that. Like it actually reminds me a bit of Terra stuff. Villia, the Pathfinder, a beauty. Ooh, shit. Wow. I think this is actually back. This is such beautiful fucking she's also pretty cool. Art design. I wonder who well, actually we can find out who she is. I'm hoping it's in the wiki. The Guardians, protectors of order. They called upon the Great Ones to protect Cetra. Okay, so these. Whoa, this guy is cool. Nice. This is also. Oh, is this another? Oh, are these? Is this another Guardian? It looks like it. Man, the art style though. The art style is so cool. I wonder will they be the same caliber as a world raid boss? I wonder. That's the video we just watched. Keep your eyes on it. The wait is almost over. Big reveal coming soon. This is the Chrono Tector. Chrono Tector is a mysterious artifact that allows you to manipulate time. If you could control time, what would you do? Guys, sound off in the comments. What would you do? Or in chat, if anyone's hanging out. You can control time. What would you like to do? I would like to like reverse time by like not a lot, by a short amount. Like if I do something and it comes out wrong, what I'll do to like get it right. Absolutely. You can stop time, reverse time, fast forward time. But what would you want to fast forward time though? Fast forwarding time is like you're wishing your time away. You don't want to do that. It's not great. That's not great. Some surrender all hope. Dun, 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 dun. Ooh, that's a cool looking. It's very dark. I just love it. I just love how dark the game is. I hope, and like I'm assuming that all these areas are going to be areas that we're going to be able to explore as well. Anyone on my X today is going to be absolutely drove because I am going to do everything. Oh. I wonder, are those all just dead bodies, just petrified? It'd be cool if it was. Or they come alive and they come after you. Hmm. Next Generation or More Limited. Don't miss the second trailer. Okay, so this is the second trailer for Chrono Odyssey. Let's see. Okay, so mostly, okay, that was just mostly a teaser. But like, look at the... This is crazy. That's that guy that we see. It's on there, reported on the video. Okay. Right. Oh, this is it here. Here we go. man, oh man. So let's break this down a little bit. Absolutely crazy. So we have, first of all, we can see here we have a day and night cycle, which is pretty cool. We have a day and night cycle. The visuals, the visuals of this is absolutely stunning. From what this, so we have dual wield. I'm thinking so I do know that we have in our closed beta test, we have Ranger, we have Berserker, and we have Paladin. I believe that's what we are getting for the first closed beta test. I will double check that though. Swordsman, Ranger, and Berserker. Those are, I think, going to be the first. Swordsman, Ranger, and Berserker. Yeah. So I'm thinking. So this is the Berserker. This is the. I'm thinking this is the Paladin. So I'm thinking the way I'm looking at this now, I'm thinking that every class is dual classed. So you have a Paladin can wield a spear and a sword and shield. You have a Berserker that can wield double axes and an axe. You have a Sorceress that can wield a staff and a book. An Assassin that can wield daggers and guns. And then there's a Ranger that can wield a bow. A bow and what else? Maybe just a bow. Maybe all they get is a bow. We don't know. We don't know. All right, so there's the Paladin. Swordsman. Let's see. This is Spearman, it's Paladin. Well, there's the gender lock question, because that looks like a male assassin. Dual daggers. It could be a swordsman, though. This is a Paladin. Does his arm come off there? It does. Oh my god. Goodbye, arm. That's the Ranger. Sorceress. All right, so this guy here starts off with. All right, so the guy there, this the Berserker. So he starts off with 2 axes in his hand, switches to a single axe for an attack. Paladin starts off with sword and shield, goes into a spear. Must be a swordsman, which looked like he went into a single sword. Right there. Back to his dual blades. This looks to be assassin that goes into all right, so here we go. It looked like that. It looked like the Paladin. Looks like there's a Paladin there with a spear. Is it a spear or a sword? But there's a sorceress with the book. Ranger. Berserker. Oh, she has like a rapier. Okay. This is open. This is the open world. People were saying I don't think there's a healer class, but there is a section that looks like there would be like healing-esque. Lightning. It's insane. Like this here. Like this here looks like that would be support. I'm not sure what she's doing to help support people, but it looks like this is some kind of support hybrid class or something. This is the time manipulation, time stop, time reverse. It's pretty cool. This is cool. Just saw this on YouTube and I'm excited for release already. Man, there's so many people excited for this. So many people excited for this. I'm literally going through everything today. Literally going through everything today. That would be... Alright, so here we have a paladin. Let's see. So we have a paladin, a sorceress, a ranger. This must be... Is this a swordsman? Oh, thanks for the follow, Jake. Thank you, dude. I appreciate it. That's the swordsman there as well. That must be the ranger. This must be the assassin. This must be assassin ranger. That's the berserker. That's the swordsman. I'm actually gonna switch this over. It's just Hey Brian, what's up, buddy? I'm gonna switch this over to here. Oh my god. Oh god, I totally forgot that I have that for that. Here we go. It is. It's gonna be a very dark and gritty game. Combat though. Trying to analyze and see. It looks like, I don't know. Is that a? Do you know what this looks like? This looks like the weapon, the same type of weapon that the is it the Lancer? Is that what the tank was in Terra? It used like a lance and a shield, which was really cool. Like a spear and shield. Yeah. Oh man, see that? That was cool. So fucking cool. So cool, dude. All right. Oh shit, did I just... Okay, no. Okay, I'm good. How did our second gameplay trailer go? Here's a behind the scenes video of the second trailer for those who want more combat. Stay tuned for more information on Chrono Odyssey. So this is okay, so it's mostly just showing off this fight. I'm wondering if it looks so good. It's like Dark Souls meets like Elden Ring. Subscribe to the newsletter. You guys haven't subscribed to the newsletter yet? You should do so. This just goes on to explain what the freeze time motions are. Oh shit. What is that? Are you interested in joining a raid? Oh, cool. Let's check this out. Oh, look at that. Okay. Okay. This is what the perspective looks like. Oh, oh, those are buffs. It just switched from staff. Did it switch from staff to dual weapons? Staff, attacking. Book seems to be buffing. What? So each class has a dual weapon design. Those look pretty sick, and the teleport looks pretty sick too, yeah. Okay, so that is super interesting. So we have a dual weapon design. So the paladin, there's a spear. Quality of the video is kind of... If I can change quality a bit to get it a bit more clear. There we go. The paladin goes from basically, it seems like to be from being defensive into being more offensive. I feel like these showcase players have their own movement unbinded. Probably. Look at, oh. What is this? What is it? What is this ball? There's so much happening around. There's so much happening in this video. Oh, the boss is charging. That's a charge attack. Look at that speed. I know, it's so sick. These ice attacks are pretty cool. That's a boss attack, this right here. And so this is the raid world boss, I'm assuming. And that's sick. Oh my. Life is over as we know it once this comes out. The artwork of this is insane as well. Absolutely insane. Okay, little fireballs. Oh, okay. This looks cool. The little fireball and spell, that actually, like, it looked kind of basic. Wasn't nothing like super. That must be like, you must have just like basic attacks, obviously. It is cool though. And plus, okay, so these posts also, guys, remember that these posts are from 2023. So this, a lot of this might be changed, right? So take it with a grain of salt as well. Oh, this is another guardian. So these boss fights are called, like, not that big guy, the big blue guy, but you have guardians, which I'm assuming will probably roam the world or be in certain areas, and you'd have to team up to fight them. This would be Assassin Ranger. Unlike a world boss guy, I think the big guy that we just seen, the massive interview, I think that's more the world boss. I think those guys are kind of like just like field bosses for the areas. The assassin looks cool. Look at these weapons. Look at those weapons though. Holy. Bro. Area bosses, yeah. I'm thinking this is gonna be more along the lines of area bosses. Those are some badass skeletons. Those are some badass skellies. Wait a second. Not human skeletons, they're demons. Demons. Yeah, this guy is the world boss. Whoops. Too high. It's not gonna stop. It's not gonna stop. The world needs a new action MMO RPG that looks like this. The world needs this. Yo, oh, whoa, wait. Ranger is... It's a ranger fencer. Fencer? Is that the... What? Rapier. What? Sick. I like this. I like the dual whip. I like that every class has dual weapons. It's pretty cool. I wonder how it's going to build. Like, are you going to be able to build focused on more one weapon did into the other weapon, or do you have to balance both to be effectively good? The world movers. Oops. The world movers survived the void's destruction of their home world and escaped to Cetra. Okay. Oh, this is another good. This is another good. Oh shit! It's like so it's like coming from the void. It went back into the void. So I'm wondering if where we are here. So the basis of the game. So the base of the game is that the fact that we are in a perpetual destruction, and our team, we are sentinels, we're sent to discover this chronomancer, this chrono detector artifact which can control time from the god Chronos. What happens is that we fail to get it, but a entity, a being from shows up. Being shows up, and she let's see. At the moment of Velia, a sentinel of Rodinia appeared with a power beyond comprehension. She obliterated the void and saved the soul survivor, recognizing the potential. So basically, this being shows up and saves us. This is a prologue, basically. She shows up and she saves us. And what happens? She sends us 1 year into the past with a message to find me there and bring word that the future has changed. So our mission is to work towards that full year up to the what is happening in the future. We have to stop that. That's how the Chrono Detector comes into play. So this must be that being going back into the void, going back into the future. That's so cool. So I'm assuming that this area, this is the present that we're in here. Yeah. Oh, there's the loot. It drops a cube. Drops a cube for our loot. Look at this environment. Look at this environment. It's crazy. Will we be able to run this game? Probably not. Will my game look this good? Maybe. Played on low graphic settings. I think I'll be fine. I think I will be. It won't. Might not be like as in like crazy. It'll still look good. I think. I think it's still gonna look good. The environmental detail is absolutely stunning. Absolutely stunning. I mean, this is just preliminary artwork done from 2023. Cave systems. Let's go. We love a good cave system. How would you say her name? Guyana? Guyana? The holiest saint beloved by all. Just what caused her to become the head of the broken. The broken is what the enemies are called within let me see. I am not I say Beetlejuice. I want to say Beetlejuice so bad. But it's not Beetlejuice. Battle guys. The Sentinel of Magellan could bear no more and sought a way to seek vengeance. Can't say it. I can't. The Void's influence was disastrous. Those who fallen by the Void rose again as hideous beings called the Broken. So anyone that's killed in the Void or by the Void. Yo. Her design, though. She is one dark elf. Yes, indeed. Oh, this is a guardian. Guardian hailing from a world of gigantic beasts, previously filled with destruct for the world movers. The Void's relentless evasion has caused it to consider siding with them. Okay. Wild. Such a cool design. Infamous for his strength in another land, he faced defeat at the hands of the Void. The other guardians had to seal him away due to his vicious nature. They entrust you to rid Cetra of him once and for all. Oh. This is like Diablo on steroids. Crazy. One of the highest ranked void. One of the highest ranked void, capable of using its extreme power with no restraint. The origins are great ones who abandon are to side with the void, while could have driven them to change sides. Power. Oh, fight these. Can't wait to fight all of this. A powerful void dragon created by the void by information gathered from the corpse of a legendary Rodanian dragon. Since the invasion of old Rodinia, it has haunted the world movers' nightmares. So that's what it is. It's a void dragon. It's crazy. Oh, that's her. Look at this. Look at this. The heck? What the heck? She will kill you without even looking at you. You can just tell. Oh my god. Some gels on him. Let's see that again. This guy that reminds me of Diablos. The model design showcase, like the way they're showing these, is actually quite impressive. Oh, this is the... Oh, Xenox. He senses nothing more. No, wait. Xenox. He senses nothing anymore except the looming presence of destruction and despair. Yo. Oh. Hello? Quality? This is wild. I guess it renders weird there. Ooh, an up close and personal look at the Void Dragon. Just put that, there we go. Hang on, we have another look at you. I like the sound, the audio that they make. Look at its eyes. Damn it. The audio, the sound, the man, what they've done. Against vague threats and fear. Imperial's mission to protect immigrants in Cetra's hostile, unfamiliar environment. Become a loyal member. I think that's basically what we have to join. The blonde or twisted creatures of the void that attack anyone who comes near. Their presence in Cetra presents a growing threat to the small sense of normality found by the world movers. World movers are basically, I'm thinking, going to be they're kind of like settlers, basically, like the one, like I said, like the ones that survived. You encounter abdominal oh, crows. Oh my god, that's a huge ass crow. I don't know why I'm bookmarking that. It's these guys. The true threat lies within a great will. A great will lead us to salvation, protect humanity in an unfamiliar world. Alkalites provide solace and mental peace. Join us into faith. Okay. I don't know why I'm saving. That is a huge hammer, dude. I wonder if there's going to be like certain I'm going to call them vanguards, certain groups that we have a choice to join. My god. The skeletons. You know that those floating dudes, I bet you those floating that floating guy, I bet you they are annoying as fuck. I bet you they attack you with such annoying attacks and it's just gonna piss you off. Join us. Oh, for this. Oh, join us today. What is this? Today is the day. Join us for the State of Unreal at 9:38. You won't want to miss this. What's next for the creator ecosystem and you? Okay. I wonder, will this actually show anything? Full hour. Does it go into? It's Unreal, yeah, it's Unreal Engine 5. Okay, so this is just a showcase.
More about your game and the team. Can you tell us about it?
Sure. Well, as the trailer hopefully illustrates, we're creating.
Who the hell are you?
If you want.
Oh, okay, wait now. Is there a timestamp?
Less from your team. Absolutely incredible. As with many of your past projects, you're really bridging the gap between films and games. But this is a whole new level.
Chrono Odyssey, here we go.
Another thing we love to see is developers.
All right, we're going to actually take 1 sec. Guys, just give me a few minutes before we watch this. If you guys don't mind, we will take just a few minutes break. I have to check on something. Just give me 1 sec. Don't go anywhere. Just a couple of minutes. Just a couple of minutes. Look at that Blade and Soul. I was playing a lot of Blade and Soul. Too bad. So sad. Goodbye. Too bad. So sad. All right, just give me 1 second. I just gotta check on something really quick. Alrighty, thank you guys for just hanging on for 1 second. So let's give this a start, and we will watch this through together.
Is building brand new IP from the ground up. And we've long admired the work of our talented developer friends in Korea who are always pushing the state of the art of massively multiplayer games. Chrono Odyssey is no exception, and it has captured the attention of players at a global scale. So let's hear some more from Bonggun Bae, the CEO of Chrono Studio.
땡큐 데이나. 안녕하세요. 크로노 스튜디오의 배봉건입니다. 저희 대표 게임인 크로노 오디세이 진행을 상황을 공유드리게 되어 매우 기쁩니다.
Hello everyone, this is Bongombe from Chrono
Bongombe
Studio.
is a great name.
Today,
It
we're
is.
excited to share the progress of our flagship title, Chrono Odyssey.
크로노 오디세이는 시공간까지 조작할 수 있는 MMORPG를 목표로 2021년부터 시작하여 지금까지 120명의 최고의 개발자들과 오픈월드 MMORPG를 만들기 위해 노력하고 있습니다. 세테라의 광활한 오픈월드, 액션, 모험, 성장, 제작을 게이머분들께서 즐길 수 있도록 노력하고 있습니다.
Since 2021, we've been focused on creating an MMORPG that manipulates space and time. With our team of nearly 120 top-tier developers, it has expanded into an open-world action MMORPG where gamers can enjoy action, adventure, growth, and item crafting in our vast open world. In this open world, players will have to manipulate their environments by traveling between past, present, and future worlds to save Cetera.
6개의 클래스, 18개의 웨폰을 활용한 특징적인 전투뿐만 아니라 시공간을 활용한 액션의 재미를 곁들여 자유로운 전투의 재미를 구현하였습니다.
In Cetera, there are 6 distinct combat classes and 18 weapons. All classes can manipulate space and time, giving players a unique battle experience. Players can travel through space and go to designated time zones to gain advantage during thrilling battles.
데이터 레이어 기능을 사용하여 로딩 없이 실시간으로 변하는 과거, 현재, 미래의 세테라 월드를 구현하였고 이를 통해 게이머분들께서는 자유로운 시공간 탐험을 재미를 느낄 수 있습니다.
We've used data layers to create real-time environments and layer them on top of one another to enable players to travel through past, present, and future states of the Cetera landscape seamlessly. Players can gain additional resources through traveling to the past and fight against stronger enemies in the future. In this instance, we're traveling from the present to the future.
월드 파티션 기능을 사용하여 12제곱킬로미터 이상의 랜드스케이프 약 50만 개 헥터를 구현하였고 이를 통해 게이머분들은 친구들과 함께 자유로운 월드 탐험의 재미를 느낄 수 있습니다.
World partition allows us to efficiently create a massive open world exceeding 12 square kilometers with about 500,000 actors and then stream it smoothly to enhance the cinematic look and feel of the environment, all while allowing for multiplayer adventures.
극도로 자유로운 커스터마이징 기능을 통해 수많은 유저가 자신의 개성을 표현하며 게임을 즐길 수 있도록 구현하였습니다.
And finally, through our extremely flexible customization system, players can freely express their personality by creating their character, ensuring that each character you meet in Cetera is as unique as your own.
이 자리에서 처음으로 공개하는 크로노 오디세이의 새로운 트레일러 영상을 함께 즐겨주세요.
Now, we are excited to show you our brand new trailer for Chrono Odyssey. Please enjoy.
Yeah. Chrono Odyssey looks incredible. And we couldn't be happier to announce that it is coming to the Epic Games Store, and you can wishlist it right now. So, here to talk about more what's next for the store is Steve Allison.
Holy, that game looks amazing. Hi, everybody. When you succeed, we succeed. This is a mantra that we use across Epic that highlights our commitment to developer success. And this is what it's all about for us across Unreal Engine, UEFN, Epic Online Services, and the Epic Games Store. I'm Steve Allison, and I'm here to give you an update on EGS and what we're doing for developers. The Epic Games Store reaches a huge global audience that continues to grow and should be considered essential in the launch plans of every game coming.
All right, so
let's take a look
that
at
was
where we're at.
actually
We ended 2023 with 270
that was actually
million
insane.
PC accounts.
That's actually insane, guys.
Peak monthly active users of
The fact that it answered a couple of things that I was wondering about
Where gamers can enjoy action, adventure,
the
growth, and
world.
item crafting in our vast open
Is this it
create
here?
real-time environments and lure them on top of one another to
Yeah.
enable players to travel through past, present, and future states of the Cetera landscape seamlessly.
Past, present, and future
Players
of
can gain
landscapes.
additional resources through traveling to the past and fight against stronger enemies in the future.
That's actually insane. This is actually insane. The fact that, like, it's wild.
In this instance, we're traveling from the present to the future.
월드 파티션 기능을
Actually
사용하여
wild.
12제곱킬로미터 이상의 랜드스케이프 약 50만 개 헥터를
Talked about
구현하였고
the
이를 통해
yeah.
게이머분들은 친구들과 함께 자유로운 월드 탐험의 재미를 느낄 수 있습니다.
World partition allows us to efficiently create
This is
a massive
beautiful.
open world exceeding 12 square kilometers with about 500,000 actors and then stream it smoothly to enhance the cinematic look and feel of the environment, all while allowing for multiplayer adventures.
That is
극도로 자유로운
wild.
커스터마이징 기능을 통해
Character
수많은
customization
유저가
looks
자신의
beautiful.
개성을 표현하며 게임을 즐길 수 있도록 구현하였습니다.
And finally, through our extremely flexible customization system, players can freely express their personality by creating their character, ensuring that each character you meet in Cetera is as unique as your own.
이 자리에서 처음으로 공개하는 크로노 오디세이의 새로운 트레일러 영상을 함께 즐겨주세요.
Now, we are excited to share
Let me look at this new trailer again. Let us play now. Let us play like yesterday. Freaking love the design, the look, the feel. Everything about this is just hitting me so good. It's so good. So we'll link this. Con in the middle of also. I completely timed this wrong. I really should have waited to go live and talk about everything later, but I'm kind of in the middle of some meal prep and stuff like that. So just bear with me here and there. I might step away just for a minute to check on something, but yeah. So, Xbox is confirmed. Oh, well, you're wondering what. This is coming out on PC, PlayStation 5, Xbox One, and Xbox Series. That is the platforms it's coming out on. Dun, 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 dun. Stunning visuals of this. Oh, look at that. So this must be I wonder if this is in the future. This is from the past. Or past, present, and future. They did say past, present, and future, right? Yeah, I think this is basically we just seen. That's what we just watched. The Opto Brute is a powerful, imposing void figure that towers over the world movers of Cetra. Holy shit. Oh my god, it looks like it kind of looks like a little bit like Black Panther. Snow Leopard. Pretty fucking cool though. Centurio Spada is an ominous emissary of the void, brimming with otherworldly energy. Its blade can cleave through anyone or anything caught in its path. This is the mob that we seen in the first trailer. Look at its body. It's like lava or molten something, liquid. Ooh. Very cool. $65 million testers have just completed a 14-day FGT first game trial. Their feedback is invaluable. We can't wait to bring you the best gaming experience. It's cool. That's cool. Oh, what's this here? We just wrapped up a small-scale test on combat improvements. We've enhanced weapon characteristics and addressed tester concerns and more. We are getting a clearer idea of shaping the game's combat. Stay tuned for updates. Okay. Did each of the tested class weapons feel unique? Not unique. Very unique. Oh, so everyone did 4. Okay. Are you satisfied with the hit feedback? Okay. Did the improvements to redacted feel better? Much better. Ooh. Wonder what weapon it was. What do you guys think? What weapon? What did they improve? I wonder. For some reason, I always find when it comes to action combat, it's always the locked in animations. If you're too locked in an animation where you can cancel and kind of do certain things, I wonder if that's what that is. How did the hit detection during combat? Hitboxes, neutral, good, very good. Okay, that's pretty. Combat test general satisfaction. 10% was unsatisfied, very satisfied, satisfied. Okay. That's pretty good. That's pretty good results, I think. You guys think? I think that's pretty good results. We want to hear from you, the players, eagerly waiting for Chrono Odyssey. What do you enjoy most about MMORPGs? Share your thoughts with us. Reply for activities not listed in the poll. What do you guys think? What do you enjoy most? I enjoy exploring, raids, and dungeons. PvP is not a huge thing for me. I'm not a huge PvPer. I enjoy it. I enjoy PvP battlegrounds like Terra's, where it's like 5v5, capture the point, 20 plus 20, capture different points. Everyone got to work as a team kind of thing. So I enjoy that kind of stuff in PvP, but actual like open world PvP where people could just shit on you, that's not me. That ruins a game for me personally. And like, you're here in a starting area, then you got all these PvPers. That happened in Terra first, actually. When Terra first came to be, the starting area got camped by open world PvPers, and they actually had to put in, change stuff up to allow, like, it was a pity, not a pity system, but it was like a punishing system. You love all PvP, and that's cool. I don't hate on people who like PvP either. It's just not my cup of tea. But now, if I was able to do World v World PvP, Guild Wars 2, love that shit. Love that shit. I'm just not a fan of open world going around ganking PvP. That's not my cup of tea. But yeah, just give me one moment. All right. Thank you guys for chilling for a moment. Everything is done out there. I just gotta plate it all up, but we're gonna let it sit in my slow cooker for a little bit. So, dun, 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 dun. The votes are in. We heard you loud and clear. Most of you love various aspects of exploration in MMORPGs. Well, it's a good thing that we've got that covered. Here are some screenshots we took during development and images that capture the feel of exploration in Chrono. Scarla, thanks so much for the follow. Welcome. Absolutely blue. Like, it's actually beautiful. Ooh, look at this. Class Spotlight, guys. Class Spotlight. Meet the swordsmen fighting at the vanguard. They halt enemy hordes and adapt from fierce warriors to sturdy walls as needed. They can freely wield different types of swords, excel in combat, and a dependable presence on any battlefield. Ooh. Hmm. I'm wondering if this is like your dual blade. I'm thinking like it's a dual blade, dual single-handed, or one two-handed weapon. That's what it seems like it's going to be. We do have an ad in progress, so I'm just gonna wait a minute 30 before we go on, because we do have some new people in chat. We're just gonna chill out before going on, because I don't want to go ahead and move on and cover things and go over things that someone might miss on because of ads. So we're just gonna wait. Just a minute and 15 seconds left. So far, what do you guys think? Anyone who is not suffering from the ad, what do you guys think? What's your most favorite thing that you're looking forward to in the game? I think for me, just the combat and the visuals, like the world. Definitely. Combat in the world. All the classes look fun. Only game, the only game that I actually played, that I played pretty well every single class because I loved every single one of them, was Terra. And we're back off the ad. All right. So, meet the Ranger. Their mastery of bows and long-range combat is impeccable. Enemies who think closing the distance will work in their favor are in for a surprise, as the Ranger's rapier makes quick work of them. Their speed and range are their greatest assets. The bow is so tiny. I feel like the bow should be bigger. I feel like this should like have come up to like the height of her head. And maybe just to get it in the shot, they just needed to do that. We have the Berserker, fearlessly charging into battle with raw power and relentless attacks that leave enemies trembling. Observers say their boundaries rage no. Observers say Their boundless rage knows no limits. If you find yourself on the wrong side of the battlefield against these warriors, ooh, you better run. You will assume that your time is up. Mm-hmm. My God. Pretty standard berserky, like a berserker type of look, though, isn't it? Big, beefy daddy, like, yeah. The paladin. I like the paladin has these weapon styles. They are dedicated to protecting those under their care, but don't let their selfless kindness fool you. Wielding a mace or lance imbued with holy powers, their weapons are more formidable than those of ordinary warriors. Very cool. Those are some very cool designs. On the battlefield, your position relative to these holy wars will dictate whether you experience sanctuary or divine punishment. Well then. Meet the sorcerer. Their immense knowledge of magical powers is grave concern for anyone who faces them. Do not let their scholar appearance fool you into thinking they are an easy target. Just when you think you've caught them, they'll vanish before your eye, and you might find yourself frozen on the spot. Literally. This design actually kind of reminds me of Lost Ark. I am loving this outfit. Holy shit. Yep. Assassin. So we have a total of what? 6? We have 6 playable classes. Whatever their target sees before their life fades away, it won't be the assassin. Their swift approach is difficult to trained eyes follow. With their aim, with a musket, is as sharp as the wrist blade they wield. Wrist blades. Cool. Wrist blades they wield, swiftly dealing deaths to their target. For those demand enemies of the assassins, the only matter of time before they meet their end. This is actually pretty cool. They are actually. The design of these weapons, though. The design of these weapons kind of remind me of the assassin weapon designs in Diablo 2. Can you guys, if anyone in chat, if you guys played Diablo 2, they have like very similar, sort of reminds me of. It also has a long sword too, so I guess, yeah, I guess. Everyone's excited about swordman and sorcerer. I mean, well, sorcerer. Paladins, of course, are not going to be great. And berserkers. I feel like once it gets released, though, I don't know. I feel like once it gets released, I think berserker's going to be like top tier. Stay in the Loop newsletter is now open for the year. So that's the newsletter you guys can join up on. New Adventures awaits. If you're ready to discover what's coming on the wish list now, you can go on Steam, Epic, the PS Store, the Xbox Store. Developer notes. Developer notes. First of all, we want to express our heartfelt thanks for everyone who has been patiently waiting for our game. We know many of you have been eager to hear what new updates. So today we'd like to share a small part of what's been going on. Top 3 weapons used most are bow, sword and shield, and crossbow. Interesting. Most popular content: War Criminal, Ravenous Bog, hunted 100 times. Interesting. So I'm wondering if so, bounty hunting, field bosses, labyrinths, trial dungeons, and time portals. So bounty hunting. So obviously there's going to be probably, well, it is exactly what it is. It's bounty hunting. So basically, I guess maybe in each town, in each major settlement, there's going to be a bounty, and your mission is to go and hunt said bounty. I'm wondering if that's going to be time gated. Like there's only going to be certain times of the day that you'll be able to hunt these bounties, that they're going to be able to be accessible. Field bosses, probably the same thing. They're probably only going to be accessible during certain times of the day. Labyrinths, I am going to say labyrinths are probably your group dungeons. Trial dungeons, I'm thinking that those are going to be your solo dungeons. That's how I'm going to label those. Time portals would be most likely the Dragon Void. That's how I'm going to break all that down. Field bosses, bounty hunting, these are going to be time gated. I don't think, like, it wouldn't make sense for this to be like farmable and just wait till he spawns and everyone just camps there and waits to spawn him. That'd be kind of exploitive. And maybe they will. I don't know. But yeah. Top 3 most defeated monsters. Players, the broken and the deprived. Average play time 680 minutes, 11 hours of grinding. Most popular areas, Sorma. Oh my god. I'm assuming that this is where this guy lives. It's not very, it could be kind of orcish, I guess. It looks kind of orcish. Back in February, we held a private focus group test. Many players participated, and thanks to the amazing feedback and in-depth data we've gathered, we've been able to further move forward with the direction of the game. Since then, we've been focusing on refining areas that needed improvements and pushing the overall polish to the next level. To give you a small glimpse of what was tested during the FGT, Sorma Stronghold stood out as one of the most popular areas in the game. It's very, very cool. There are rumors of a mysterious presence near Sorma Stronghold. To uncover the truth, someone may need to venture deep into the mist. Travelers will naturally come across this region during their journey, but Sorma Stronghold is far from just another exploration site. It carries a strange, eerie atmosphere, as though something important is hidden within. What could be waiting inside? Among all the content in the test, bounty hunting came out as the most popular. Tracking and taking down powerful targets require not just skill, but a little bit of observation and patience. Even at this very moment, our team is working to build and fine-tune every part of the game to bring you the best possible experience, and very soon we believe the time will come when we finally present Chrono Odyssey. Your continued support and interest has been an incredible source of motivation for us. We're doing our best to prepare so we can share this world with you. Sick. Very cool, guys. Very cool. Oh, what is this? Behind the desk entry number 1. Just another normal day at the office. Someone testing Chrono Odyssey, fighting a spider, but not just any spider. A tiny tease. Just a peek for now. Oh, he's playing on a controller. Oh yeah, well, it was coming out on Xbox and PlayStation. Duh. Silly. Here's the... You have damage numbers. That's nice, obviously. Health bar. Your quest bar is over here. There is no UI for his skills, though, I don't see. Can I... Oh, yes. Oh, it's just, oh, it's not zooming in the video. Okay, never mind. I was hoping that the video was going to zoom in. Okay. Oh, this is sitting next to me is my fellow CM, Manny. Great guy, super friendly, just a bit weird lately. He's been way too into customizing characters. The amount of strides that graphics have come in the last 30 years is wild. You don't look like this. Yes, I do. That's exactly what I look like. Oh, that's funny. Couldn't find the file. I swore I had it ready to upload on X. Spent a whole day reorganizing my job and said everyone's gonna have to wait. Oh, that was just a little duck. There he is. Where are these images? Oh, that's the okay. Dawn Slope. Postal Outpost. Hello, boo woo. So yeah, the Discord guys, if you guys have not they do have an active Discord that you can join up on if you guys have not joined up on that Discord yet. Dun, 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 dun. Look at these notes. Kill the Photoshop. I'm gonna zoom in. Oh, this was one of the teasers that I seen. So this was one of the leaks that they were showing off some custom design, some animation that they were doing. And then just before it ends, they go over, and it's 2025. So this is a speculation of a leak, quote unquote leak, that the release date is coming 2025. That's when the playtest went live, so you're able to do the playtest now. So we're up to, this is this year, so we're into this year content now of the stuff that we're doing. This is playtest things that they just that was just, here we go. So we have what looks like to be a UI down here. I'm not really sure what it could be though. Not really sure. What does it say in the comments? This community manager is actually peak. I mean, the community, like what they're doing for like showing off stuff, it's pretty interesting and fun how they're doing it. That's the Discord. If anyone is, I'll actually put that in my own chat. So you guys, just in case if anyone's not in it, there's a Discord for Chrono Odyssey. Tom twists and fate beckons to destiny. This is actually... This is actually pretty cool. I'm guessing that this is actually going to be the loading screen. I'm going to call it. This is actually going to be the loading screen for when you log into the game and everything's going to pop up here. You're going to load in, pick your server. This is the static loading screen. Yeah. Partners program. If you guys are interested in streaming, I'm trying to pick this up. I actually applied to it. I don't know if I'm actually going to get it. It'd be really cool if I did. I'm not going to lie. I would love to be able to do more in this game. So it would be nice. It'd be cool. It'd be nice. I'm not. Yes, thank you for telling me I'm not verified. Thomas, wait. We were counting down to seconds. This is... Didn't they just release... This was just released yeah, this is the newest one. This is the newest one. Hey, Decat, what's up, buddy?
What divinity dwells in this madness? Calamity bears not name nor face, yet draws closer still.
It does exist. It exists.
I shall return you to the past.
It exists next month, dude.
You must prevail, no matter the cost. Reshape the future by your own hand. Sentinel of Cetera, I await your return.
Sentinel of Cetera. Yes. Absolutely. Absolutely. We are excited to announce that the closed beta test is on the way, available for PC via Steam Playtest. The test will feature its main story quests and 3 playable classes, the Swordsman, the Ranger, and the Berserker. More details on the CBT will be shared in the next notice in the meantime. Blah, 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 blah. They, where did I see that the 2020 for June? No, for a fact I know I seen that. Oh yeah, it's right there. Join the playtest on Steam, June 2025. I'm like, it's for next month. Where did I see that? It's like right there. I'm so dumb. Thanks, Jake. Oh my god. Just have another sip of coffee and you will be coherent. You're dumb. I'm dumb. We're both dumb. Welcome to my channel where my chat has to keep me in line when they realize they keep themselves in line. Welcome to my channel, guys. Okay, so let's go over their, let's check out their wiki. So we went over, you know, what the Seamless world. We went over, I read all this at the beginning of the video. If you guys would like to read the prologue again, So you can get a base of what the game. Actually, we'll go over that again. So. All the videos that we've seen all of these already. So this is all stuff that we just went through all that's on there. Let's go over characters. Sentinels. Sentinels are unique beings in Chrono Odyssey. Only 12 Sentinels exist in the universe, one of each planet, and that planet's chronotector. Okay. Semi-demigods bound to the fate of each planet through the chronotector. The Sentinels have held up balance in each of the worlds for ages, refraining from deeply intervening in any specific civilization or faction throughout the rise and fall of countless civilizations. So basically, they are the Eternals. Marvel's Eternals, right? Ageless and resistant to death, Sentinels do not perish from time or ordinary wounds. Any injury they sustain is merely temporary. Only severe damage or corruption by the void can lead to their permanent demise. Yes, so they're Eternals. Absolutely. Player Cetra's Sentinel. So basically we are a type of Sentinel? Betelgeuse. I'm butchering that. Gillen's Sentinel. Ilion, unknown planet. Livonia, Lazarus Sentinel. Petra, unknown planet. Villia, Rodineas. Okay. Interesting. Oh. Just an interactive map? Shut up. Oh, great. So basically this, I will link this in. This is a wiki. So basically, guys, as you play the game as well in Chrono, you will be able to upload. This is basically player and community built. You are able to rewrite and do things in this to build the world of Chrono Odyssey. This is a player built wiki that will obviously, they'll go over and approve or deny things that can get posted, obviously, but yeah. Chrono's Order. So Chrono's Order is one of the main factions of Cetra in Chrono. Okay, so there's factions. So I'm wondering if you're going to have to join factions in the game, which would actually be pretty okay. I'm not opposed to joining factions. Which will also, I'm thinking, govern and drive the type of PvP as well, I wonder. A revered order devoted to Chronos, the god of creation. The Pope has long stood as its central figure, even before the Void invasion, guiding the faithful and shaping society. For generations, the saint has been venerated. Did I say that right? As a sacred figure, blessed with the ability to foresee the future. Key figures and roles: the Pope, the head of the Chrono Order, who suffers spiritual guidance. Oh, I was suffering spiritual. Who offers spiritual guidance to the denizens of Cetra. The Saint. So he's renowned for granting divine revelations. Sometimes called Saintus. God, a pilgrim who spreads prophecies. The Knight Templar. Order's armed forces devoted to preventing heralds of. So I'm wondering, maybe this, from this faction, the Paladin comes from. Chrono is a religious organization dedicated to the worship of time and Chronos, believed to have existed since the ancient times. The order continues to hold influence in present day. The noble house of Calitan, sure, has been one of its most devoted patrons, producing numerous saints and earning great renown. Over time, the order in the house has become deeply intertwined, shaping its current structure. Order's core doctrine revolves around the flow of time, one of the most significant theological debates in its history. Centers on the time of revelations and interpretation, with the void invasion making the prophecy's warnings feel increasingly relevant. Known members. Former Knight Templar. Excommunicated. Why are you excommunicated? Hello. Alexios is another special operation commander who has earned Lobos's trust with skills said to rival those of, oh my god, these names, Etheledria. Through tensions once existed between the two, they have put aside their differences to confront the Void invasion. Originally a member of the Knights Templar, the military arm of Chronos Order, Alexiosius was excommunicated for unknown reasons and later joined the frontier. Despite his exile, he remains steadfast in upholding the ideals and duties of the Knights of Templar, with some of his subordinates sharing his unwilling belief while not particularly close to the protagonist, which is us. Okay. And you, Enuic? Oh my god, that was bad. Ferdinand's Sworn Protector. Since childhood, she has been looked up to. Okay. This lady is the saint. Diana is a revered saint of the Chronos Order, holding a position of the great significance within the faith. While the teachings of the order have been long subject to debate, the presence of a saint blessed with divine power has always been resonant more deeply with the people, solidifying their order's influence. Crazy way I've seen unique spelled. Craziest. Did I say unique? Is that how you say it? Unique? Thank you. God damn. I was like, unique? you have no idea? Is that okay? We're going to call her unique. EUNIK. I mean, yeah. Yeah, okay. Unique. I'm like the worst at reading. I feel like I'm doing pretty good, but people coming into Twitch with like really messed up names can't. I butcher them a lot. I'm struggling. Like, Michael. Got that one. Hello, Michael. He is a commander of the Knights Templar, known for his exceptional skills in combat. Unlike most paladins who wield a polearm or a mace, he excels in ranged weaponry, making him a unique and formidable fighter. He has a cold and dismissive attitude towards non-believers, often coming across as harsh and unwelcoming, while he is slightly more reserved with followers of the faith. He still maintains a distant professional demeanor. However, in the presence of the Pope and Saintless, he becomes noticeably softer, displaying unwavering loyalty and respect. Romek. Excuse me. Ooh. a wandering pilgrim who travels the world spreading the prophecies of Cronus passed down through the saintless. He often appears at ancient ruins and other significant sites tied to Chronos, where his path frequently crosses with the Sentinel of Cetera. Okay. So I feel like maybe we'll see him a lot in certain areas for like a quest giver. Maybe he's a quest giver for labyrinths. Theophanes. Sure. Okay. What's Poppy? It's a pope. Okay, he's the pope. So Calatin is the same noble family that produces the Orders the First. Before the Void invasion, Theo was known for his cautious approach to political matters. However, in the aftermath of the invasion, he gained a reputation for his decisiveness. Amid the collapse of existing institutions, he acted swiftly to restore order and supported Lobias. Did I say that? A rising figure at the time, helping to minimize the damage. His actions were widely regarded as instrumental in stabilizing the situation. Rumors persist that his decisions were influenced by Gianna's prophecy, while others speculate that the House Calatin secretly possesses the original tome of revelations passed down through the family. So that is Chronos Order. Did I mess something up? Oh, okay, here we go. Deathless. Deathless is one of the main factions of Cetra in Chronos Order. Acolytes of the Void. The Deathless seek to become one with the Void, desiring eternal life, even after the world's doom. Oh, is this the world map? Is this world map of Cetra? Shut up. Is this our world map? Dude, this is our world map. Damn it, why can't I zoom in? Okay. That's a pretty decent world map. It'd be cool to figure out, you know, the scale of things once we get there. Once we get in there. If we get in there. Fingers crossed. Pan Gorilla, the founder of the Deathless and one of the first to become broken after consuming the Void. Broken are corpses reanimated by the Void energy. Deathless priests, followers of the Void and Broken, who have undergone numerous experiments to become like them. As a result, some have begun to transform into the Void or Broken. Mutated through these experiments, these individuals retain their consciousness, unlike those who become broken upon death. Additionally, some can perceive the Void's intentions by resonating with the Void origin. So basically, they're like broken with free will. That's basically what they are. Deathless acolytes. Pantical oh my god. Disciples who, like priests, seek to become broken, violent and unwavering in their faith. They idolize the priests and follow them with absolute devotion. Absolute devotion. Frontier. Frontier is one of the main factions of Cetra in Chrono Odyssey. Founded by the survivors of the Void invasion, the Frontier is an alliance of fearless warriors dedicated to defending Cetra. I'm not sure if that's Lobias or oh, I'm gonna say Lobias. It's not Lobias because that's not a capital L. That's an I. So. Wait a minute. There's no. There's IBIS.
Around.
God damn YouTube, man. It's so fucking loud when it starts off. Stop it.
Ibis.
Ibis.
In French, it is said as ibis, indeed. So if you're talking about the hotel.
So. Ebois. Ibis. Ibis is IBIS. So. EBIS. Eobus. A former mercenary captain led by the mighty warband, played a pivotal role in funding. God help me in pronouncing shit. Under his leadership, the frontier secured its first victory in the early battles against the Void, rallying the remnants of fallen soldiers who established a defensive stronghold. Due to Cetra's dire state, nearly all survivors have ties to the frontier, whether directly or indirectly. To strengthen their fight against the Void, the frontier maintains a strong alliance with the Chrono Order led by Theo, the Pope, and the Commerce Guild. Commerce Guild, centered around Sabio. Interesting. Interesting. Frontier stands as Centra's primary line of defense against the Void, dedicated to protecting its people and lands. While the general combat capabilities of the soldiers resemble those of a typical medieval mercenary group, its officers, particularly Commander Ibas and the Vanguard, are renowned for their outstanding prowess. Stemming from a mercenary background, the frontier operates with a more flexible structure and culture than traditional feudal militaries. Commander Io. I'm just going to call him Io, or Bias. I'm going to call him Iobus. Io Bias. Iobus. Yeah. Once a mercenary himself, has molded the frontier into a force that values skills and adaptability over sheer numbers. As a result, the organization prioritizes elite units, with the Vanguard standing at the forefront of its operations. I am thoroughly impressed of how detailed that they've gone into this game and explaining everything and giving everything its own background, and like, it's quite impressive. I'm not going to lie. I don't think I've ever been more interested in reading about a game and learning about what something is in the game. Like, the more I read, the more I'm like, oh, that's super interesting of how, like, the lore is really good. In the wake of immense devastation caused by the Void, the denizens of Cetra, turned to the frontier for protection. As the last remaining military force, the frontier has earned widespread support, with its soldiers driven by a strong sense of duty and unwavering resolve. Additionally, Iobas I can't. Phenomenal charisma and combat prowess contributed to the maintaining of the troops' morale. The Vanguard serves as a special force unit of the frontier, with the player becoming a part of its after becoming Cetra Sentinel. Okay. Outcast. Outcast is one of the main factions of Cetra in Chrono Odyssey. An armed faction of exile settlers, the Outcast operate as a ruthless criminal organization devoid of moral integrity. They exploit human nature for personal gain. They prey on others through deception, concealment, fraud, and blackmail. As a result, the frontier and merchants traveling between settlements are constantly at risk. Beyond their crimes, the outcasts are known for conducting hazardous and inhumane experiments, showing no hesitation in pursuing ethical boundaries. They are also known for venturing into dangerous areas, often leading to a series of extreme incidents. Settlers. Despite the perilous conditions brought on by the void, people persist in establishing settlements where they can. Under the protection of the frontier, some manage to survive, but many still perish and become broken, leaving behind scars, both physical and emotional. Most settlers are wanderers, forced to abandon their homes in search of safety. While a few are born and raised in a single place, the majority have spent their lives migrating, constantly evading the void's encroachment. So, I'm assuming we're gonna basically we're gonna come across these settlers as we explore the world that has been broken with the void. Like, when we go back to what the void invasion, basically during the void invasion, you'll come across these people throughout the world. I'm assuming they're also gonna be like quest givers, like help me do this, blah blah blah. You know, go here, kill these many, come back for me. I'm hungry, please feed me. I don't know. Chronotector. A chronotector is a special relic in Chrono Odyssey, a sacred relic imbued with the power of Chronos. It takes the form of a clock. Its appearance of unique ability varies depending on which planet it is bound to. Its abilities. Player, time reversal. The ability of Cetra's chronotector records a specific point in space and time, allowing the caster to revert to that exact state. Vela, time stasis. The ability of Rodinia's chronotector. I am wondering, wait a minute, I'm having a moment. I'm wondering that while we're playing the game, are we able to go to these specific places in time, and when we're in these areas, we're able to use the chronotector? Or is this just means, you know what I'm saying? How many is it here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so there's only 6, but there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, there's 12. There's 12. Okay. Or maybe we have to, maybe once we get the chronotector, we have to commit to a specific, sentinel, right? So these are the sentinels. We have 6 sentinels. These are the sentinels. Each sentinel represents a time manipulation for the chronotector. We start off with the player as the first one we get is time reversal. Then, yeah, we'll probably unlock them as we play the game, actually. I'm thinking, yeah, we're probably going to unlock them as we play the game. Time stasis, the ability used its power to freeze time of our planet just before it fell into the void. Time stasis. Time Mirage grants the ability to create a duplicate version of the casters across multiple timelines. Oh shit. Grants Summon Spectre grants the ability to summon and command hundreds of immortal specters. Temporal Expansion grants access to the ever-expanding time matrix, allowing the caster to harness its full potential. Temporal Tuning. Little is known about Betelgeuse's chronotector ability, but at its core, temporal tuning manipulates the flow of past, present, and future. By getting this one, we're probably able to go back and forth through time. That's probably what that one... Yeah, I'm guessing that each one has its own purposes. We're able to use time reversal more, but each one has its own in-game mechanics that they are used, I bet. Probably like in raids or in dungeons, in labyrinths, we have to use them, probably. Which would be very cool. The prologue. So yeah, so I went over this. So Cetra teeters on the brink of destruction as the Void invasion pushes the world toward ruin. In a desperate bid to turn the tide, the Frontier Vanguard, to which you belong, sets out to claim the relic from the ruins of time, a relic said to hold the power to reverse time itself. As the ruins come into view, the Void assault reaches its peak. While your comrades Kaya and Balder hold the line, you break away from the battle, racing towards the heart of the ruins. After a fierce struggle, you reunite with Etheldra, Jesus, the Vanguard commander. Together, you push forward until at last the relic is within your grasp. But at that moment, disaster strikes. A void spada breaches the heart of the ruins, cutting down all in its path. Even Etheldra, standing defiantly against the onslaught, meets a brutal end. Spada's blade crosses in for a final strike. Time freezes. The void Spada's movements halt as a mysterious woman steps forth. With an overwhelming power, she subdues Spada with ease. Then, turning to the relic in your grasp, she awakens it, revealing its true form as the Chronotector. While grabbing the awakened relic, she speaks. Find me in the past. Bring word that the future has changed. With those final words, she places the Chronotector back in your hands, and the world begins to shift, and you awaken 1 year in the past. So cool. I have read this like at least a dozen times, and every time I read it, I'm like, the visual, the imagery that I get, and I'm like, oh, it sets up so good. It sets it up so good. Every time I read this, I'm like, yes. And you can feel it. You like, what a good introduction for the game. Boundstone. Boundstones are ancient monoliths within Chrono Odyssey. It's these guys. So I'm thinking that these are probably going to be like waystones, which hopefully ancient monoliths believed to be relics of the lost civilization. Boundstones are found at key locations across Cetra, serving as waypoints. Oh yeah, okay. They're distant that's a way. It's like, even just looking at it, we've played so many MMOs. I have played so many MMOs in all of my years of gaming. I'm not giving away my age. You cannot make a waystone look any different. It's the placement of it. If you come into a town and there's something that looks like this, it's a waystone. Teleport. Their distinct otherworldly wave patterns and durability for surpassing ordinary stones suggests they are no ordinary relics. Recognized as sacred by the Chronos Order, they are rarely disturbed. A tradition also observed by the Guardians. For the Sentinels, Boundstones serve as a crucial purpose, allowing them to travel great distances with ease. Okay, so the world. Arc. Is it Arc or Arch? Arch? Arc? Arcade? Is an energy that helps sustain life in the universe of Chrono Odyssey. Harnessed by civilizations across the 12 planets, Archie, I don't say Arc. It looks like Archie. I don't know why it looks like Archie. It's not Archie. Is it Archie? You know, like Archie Bunker? Like Archie comics? Like, okay, no, never mind. Archie spelled with I-E. Arc. I'm gonna call it Arc. Arch. I think it's the lifeblood of all organism. It shapes the state of nature. In regions abundant with arch. I'm gonna call it arch. Crops flourish, wildlife thrives, wounds heal faster, fatigue is reduced, and lifespans are extended. The methods of harnessing arch vary across civilizations. Some tap into it as a source of magic and arcane power, while others channel it through ruins and devices for technology purposes. Additionally, it empowers experienced warriors to surpass their limits, granting immense power. However, a lack of arch leads to weakened organisms and barren environment. The void and arch are mutually exclusive. As one amplifies, the other diminishes. Therefore, once a land is corrupted by the void, arch becomes scarce and hindering the survival of life. So I'm wondering if that's going to have a play. So when we're in the present in Cetra, doing our thing, doing our quests, killing things, I'm wondering when we go to the void timeline, are we at a disadvantage? Does that all of a sudden become extremely, like, much more harder because we have a debuff of some sort that doesn't allow certain things to happen on our certain regeneration abilities? I wonder if that's the case. That would be cool. It would be kind of cool, actually. It would make going into the void a lot more treacherous and a lot more dangerous. Yeah, it'd be kind of cool. That would be kind of cool. So the Guardians, we touched on a little bit. Guardians are born from abundant of arch. The Guardians are ancient entities tasked to protect Cetra. They manifest in various forms: giants, colossal beasts, massive plants, golems, gargoyles, and more. Now considered legendary creatures, most Guardians have long since disappeared, while their relationships with humans vary. One truth remains consistent. All Guardians harbor an unwavering hatred for the void. An enigmatic entity. The void are otherworldly invaders to Chrono Odyssey. Once sealed within a temporal rift. In a temporal rift. Once sealed within the temporal rift, the void was awakened by Betelgeuse. Betelgeuse. Beetlejuice? There's no way that's no. Whatever. Through the tuning abilities of its chronotector. Upon their release, they began consuming the 12 worlds one by one, driving the universe towards destruction. With their metallic, inorganic forms, they resemble alien invaders. They travel aboard flying vessels powered by unknown technology and energy sources, corrupting everything in their wake. They transform entire regions into barren, lifeless wastelands where no living being can survive. Honestly, we can start saying Beetlejuice. I feel like I want to start saying Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice, Beetlegeuse, like Beetlegeuse, like Geuse. Betelgeuse? I don't know. I don't know. I wrote all that, didn't I? It's all the essentials, the characters. Yeah. Factions. Main page. So, yeah, guys, it's wait, no, what do we have here? Content, characters, locations, weapons. Let's see. Cetra is a planet abundant of Earth, home to a diverse array of races. However, it now faces invasion by the Void, forcing its defenders into desperate battle to protect their land across the world. Ancient ruins, whether tied to Kronos or the Void, are being uncovered and revealed in long-buried secrets. We have an ad coming in, guys, in a minute. We have noble house. Several prominent noble families have left lasting marks on history of Cetra. Through the Void invasion has toppled the old societal order, rendering lineage and statuses less significant. Okay. We went over those. Many influential figures across all walks of life still trace their heritage back to these ancient bloodlines. I wonder if this is going to be the things that we have to choose from. Like these different factions. I wonder if this is what this is going to be. Google literally says one of the ways to pronounce it is Beetlejuice. LOL. GG. We're winning. All right, just give me 1 sec, guys. One little quick moment. Okay. All right. So, I'm thinking. No, I could be wrong though. I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind if there was like an actual faction thing in the game. Like you choose a faction and then like maybe there's like faction wars. Maybe that's a kind of a PvP kind of thing that you can do in the game. But once rose and started house were forged an empire through constant government harvest her within a few generations they lost support the people leading their empire to eventually crumble. While their reign has long since ended, the Bark bloodline endures, though. Yeah, so basically these are factions that are not continued, though. Many choose to reject to conceal their lineage, but some secretly take pride in their imperial heritage. Yeah, so these... I don't know if these are one of several prominent noble families, etc. in Chrono Odyssey, so I guess maybe they do? Wait. Several prominent noble families have left a lasting mark on the history of Cetra. Through the Void invasion has toppled the old social, rendering lineage statuses less significant. Many influential figures across all walks of life still trace their heritage back to these ancient blood. Okay, so I guess there's still people who follow. There's still probably people who follow in the... But I'm wondering if they'll have any significance to any choice or any kind of influence of development in the game. I wonder. Mysterious lineage shrouded in secrecy. House elders believed to be descended from the ancients. Unlike their noble families, little is known about their history, with few records remaining. With a genius of unknown heritage emerges, they are often rumored to be of elder descent. Compared to other families farmed for wealth or military power, the elders are known for their tragic lives of their gifted yet ill-fated members. Even today, many renowned scholars and mages are said to hail from their bloodline. Okay, so this is like... Okay. Wait, how many are there? 1, 2, 3. Okay, so just 5. If there was 6, I can see like each one represents a class, which would be kind of cool. Question has produced generations of salvation blacksmiths, artisans, and merchants, and many settlers and most calibrated craftsmen hail from this lineage, excelling into fields such as blacksmithing or repair work and assembly. Blacksmith, artisan, and merchants. Despite their reputation for Gillians have accumulated vast wealth, with many of the era's most prosperous merchants coming from their ranks. Okay. Renowned for producing generations of great generals and warriors, many Cetra's greatest warriors trace their lineage to Hugh Thorns, known for its members' exceptional physical strength and combat prowess. I can see how each of these houses are kind of geared towards certain things, though. For sure. The rise of Hollow Chronos Order. They'll keep positions of growth alongside the Order since the earliest unrecognized days. Majority of Calitans maintain deep, both direct and indirect ties with the Order. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Weapons. Okay, there's not really much on certain. Because this still has a lot to Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice, the Sentinel of Magdalene. Beetlejuice is one of the reason responsible for the wake. So this guy, yes, this guy is the guy responsible for the awakening of the void. Beetlejuice. It's fitting. It's fitting. Really. Yeah. Setting the 12 worlds on a path to ruin, while much about him remains shrouded in mystery, one thing is clear. He was once the Emperor of Magillion. Little is known about Beetlejuice's chronotector ability, but at its core, temporal tuning manipulates the flow of past, present, and future. Yeah, so that guy's a dick. That guy is not nice. Velia, the Sentinel of Virginia. Velia halted the time of her planet just before its impending destruction. Renowned for her exceptional skill and power, she serves as a leader amongst the Sentinels. Oh man, there's a video that actually I believe the first... Oh, can we find that again? I think it was this one. There's a, oh, there he is there. That's him there. That's Beetlejuice. Sevilla, right here. She's using the Chrono Detector to halt the destruction of our world. That's cool. Nah, he's an asshole. We don't like him. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's in. I'm pretty sure it was in this trailer where we got to see a planet being just about being destroyed. Yeah, right here, I think. No, it's not. Is it? Yeah, right here. I'm wondering if that's the part that
Your cries are
she saved her planet from being.
not be remembered.
Well, guys. And we have. Oh shit, that's not what I want to open. That's not what I want to open. Overall, guys, that's mostly everything. That is mostly everything that you know, we got to go over. Like, all the information is there. CBT is coming out next month. Partnership program is there if any of you guys want to sign up for the partnership program. Yeah, it's the wiki is like the lore of everything is there, but there's still so much more to like there's still so much more I want to know. Like, I'm curious. I need to know it. Oh man, I'm so excited. I'm wondering, well, I guess when the CBT gets announced, the NDA for the testers will be lifted, hopefully. Or not announced, sorry, I'm saying that wrong. Once the CBT starts, the NDA for all the testers are going to be lifted. So they're going to start speaking on a lot more. I never got to test it, so I can't do anything, but there are going to be some really popular streamers that are going to buy or speak on this. There's probably bigger streamers that I don't even know test. I know one streamer in particular, Canon. I know that he did test the game. If anyone follows Canon, he's a big MMO streamer that will be commenting on. I know he will. He's already said that he's going to be. So other than that, there's nothing really of crazy importance that they're going to be that is left to go over. I went through their full X account. Does AI know Chrono Odyssey? Does AI know Chrono? I don't know. AI knows everything. AI knows everything. What do you mean? Who knows? Who knows? But AI is its own thing. But yeah, guys, we're going to that's mostly all I want to go over. That, like, thanks for everyone tuning in. Thanks for everyone to hanging out through this full stream. Took a little while. Took about almost 3 hours. 3 hours of, you know, just in depth going through all the content, going through the classes. With what we have, we only have what we can go by, and hopefully within a couple of weeks, I'm hoping that the beta test is going to be like the first week of June. there hasn't been anything said. I'm thinking next week. So what's the date today? Today is today is the 21st. I'm thinking, like, no joke, I'm thinking next week they're going to announce the date for this CBT. I would like for it to be the first week of June. I would like for it to be the first week of June, so that way you have a full month. There's a full month of beta testing. I don't know how long the beta test. They never said how long the beta testing is going to be, which sucks. So I'm thinking, yeah, on the 26th, the week of the 26th, they'll announce the CBT. CBT will probably be, hopefully, like 3rd or 10th of June. The 3rd or the 10th of June. In that week. I hope so. And I hope that I get in. I would love to get in. I would love to get in and play this. I would legit mark off time. I will sacrifice my work. It's just so I can stream this for you guys. I will be playing this 24/7, 100%. If I'm able to play it. I don't even know if I can play it. My PC. I mean, she's nice. She's good. But is she that good? I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, guys, I'm going to head on off. I'm going to do a few things around my house. Normally I would start streaming at this time. And well, I guess I could just run into. What do you guys think? Could. Normally I would start streaming. Normally what I've been streaming a lot of, not a lot of, I started streaming, got back into with my friend Ryan, Enshrouded. I don't know if you guys have played Enshrouded before. Enshrouded has come so far. It's crazy how far Enshrouded has come, actually. But actually, no, wait. Okay, nope, never mind, guys. We're going to come back tomorrow with Enshrouded. I have to head out for just a few minutes and handle a few things. And we'll be back tomorrow. So, guys, anyone in chat, if you haven't followed, please hit that follow button. I will be back tomorrow around about half an hour before this time, I would say, or maybe a bit earlier. We'll see. But we're going to be streaming Enshrouded tomorrow, which is a sandbox RPG of crafting, building, and exploring and killing monsters. It's quite the fun game. Quite fun. I appreciate everyone who has stuck around today and hung out. I appreciate it. We got a couple new follows from Scar and Chico. I appreciate you guys. And hopefully we'll see you guys in Chrono Odyssey, man. Hopefully we'll be able to, you know, explore the world, take it on, do some adventuring. Anyway, guys, take care, stay safe, and I'll see you on the next one, hopefully tomorrow. Take care, guys.